Well, hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Just Bird. Today's reading is Zayn Malik. Let's see. It is December 3rd. So let's see how the month of December will go for Zayn. We have the Three of Wands. So the past, something that he was waiting for in his past may be coming up. Like as he was waiting for his ships to come in there, they may be coming in. So let's see. And it allows him to move on presently, so he could be traveling over seas, over water, but moving forward, learning the lessons. He waited for this to be able to make a move in the right direction. The hidden influence are friends and celebrations, gatherings and reconciliations. Friends. Advice. You're independent, you're independent. Money, 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 money. Happy, stability. So the advice is like, be independent. Be independent. The likely outcome here is happiness, abundance, growth, healing. It's the sun. It's a big old blessing for Zayn coming up. What's that about? He could be traveling to a warm place as well for a destination. Also, that is a card of family. Did a card flip out here? Flip over? Maybe not. Okay. Let's see, what's the good stuff coming for Zayn in December 2025 as he's winding down the rest of his year. All right, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. That is money matters. It could be a female, a single female that is in the past was not having it. She may be, this is an unstable individual from the past. Well, he shows up in the present as King of Cups, so he has an offer for someone. He's very understanding of this. Could have been a significant other from the past that was, you know, it could be him in his past where he just was not maybe a bit unstable, but presently grounded and well-minded. You know, very understanding, clear, wears the heart on his sleeve, very in touch with his emotions and in tune with them. The hidden influence is the Three of Pentacles. Well, teamwork. So it could be work in general that is interrupting this offer. It's a love offer. And it could be that he needs, you know, the hidden influence is that there's more than one person involved. Not sure what this is speaking to. The advice is to offer that cup anyway, and the likely outcome is travel and communication, swift forward movement with the Eight of Wands energy, and passion. That's SX energy. So he's offering some SX. That's good. And he may have helpers. Like the hidden influence here is like work, getting things, you know, maybe having somebody else do something as far as the job is concerned. I'm not sure what that is, but or even just making this possible. But he shows up presently, king of the castle, king of his emotions, and he's moving toward something that he loves. He has an offer, and the likely outcome is that he's going to travel and communicate. There could be some online, you may see online some kind of love, expression of love towards someone, and that doesn't have to be romantical love. It is love, period. So let's see, what does Zayn need to look out for during December 2025? What does he need to look out for? The hidden factors. What does he not see that he needs to see during the month of December? A commitment, traditional way of being, maybe a faith A breakup, maybe a marriage breaking up, which he's not married, so it wouldn't be his. King of Wands, the work. There's an offer. And, okay. What's going on with Gigi? Because we have a commitment that breaks up, right? Or somebody's faith, they separated from their faith. He has an offer. And we have the Six of Cups going back to the past, nostalgia. This is reconciliation again, but it could be attached to work. So is there going to be a meet and greet with him and one of the boys, or both of the boys, or all of the boys? I don't know. But it looks like there's a reconciliation and an offer. Now it could be passion in his pants, or the passion could be the work. I associated it more with the work, but since we have the Six of Cups and it being very nostalgic and reminiscing back, I think it's work, and this separation doesn't have anything to do with somebody who's married. I think that this is the group that they were married to, the commitment that they had that broke up. Now there is a boss energy, somebody offering something from the past. Teamwork. It's work. I suspect that somebody's going to offer him to meet up one of the boys or two of the boys, where three of them may want to get together and plan something, because something from the past, very nostalgia feeling here with the work. So what do you think that'll be? I believe this. I don't believe this to be like Gigi separating from her dude and Zayn's going to run right over and offer some D, and because, oh, I miss you and I love you, and, we get along well together. I feel like he's not offering any D to anyone. He's offering work, or somebody is coming in to offer work from the past, where he was a part of a team that separated and they were married to. So that's how I view this reading. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. All right, moving right along. Let's do Niall. Let's see what's coming up. What's good for Niall during the month of December? What's coming up for Niall for the month of December? I wish he would just get married already. All right. He's tired, a lot of work. He needs a little bit of help. He can't seem to let go of something, and he's walking away from something, and because he has a lot of options. Okay, I don't know if this is the relationship or if this is like a work thing. Whatever it is, there's something that he put a lot of time, effort, and energy into that he's just done. He's getting tired. He's worn out. It's a lot of work here, right? He needs some help presently. Being a part of a team, but like just an inability to be able to release some, and maybe hesitant to let go of some material things. We have 7 Pentacles combined. We have 7 of Cups over here. This is like waiting for something to give, but not giving up. And this is a card of resilience. So not giving up on something, that's maybe a collaboration, maybe something like that. For Pentacle, almost being forced to let go of something like monies or whatever, but not wanting to. And maybe that's just pushes him away. Like, I'd rather walk away from whatever this project or work thing is, because I have so many other opportunities and possibilities for me. Now, if this is the love thing, it's toxic because we have 15 cups, but I feel like it's work related versus love related. Walking away due to unhealthy behaviors with 15 cups combined, that's devil energy in your emotions. So somebody's emotions are out of control. There could be some rage, and it could be because somebody's been holding back with the funds, feeling like I'm overworked and underpaid. I'm out of here. I have so much going on. Like, there's so much more out there for me that I can choose from F this, too much work and very little pay. And an unhealthy, toxic environment. What's the good stuff coming toward Niall Horan? Did I say Horan in the beginning? I always do that. Niall Horan. He's be whoring around. No, he's not like that. Well, maybe he is or was or whatever in its past. I don't really know. I'm sure boys will be boys, and most boys, once their willy gets wet, they get very obsessed with that part of their life. So I don't know. Let's just see what's good coming. I don't want to talk about his willy. Let's see what's good coming for Niall for December, the month of December 2025, as he is leaving out of this year and headed into 2026. What's the good stuff coming in for Niall? What's the good stuff in December for Niall? The good, all right, well, we got two. Ooh, the good stuff. Yeah, cutting and running and not taking no shit. I'm going to fight for what I want, and I'm going to leave anything. And this is good for him to realize your worth, for one. I just going to take, this is like, I don't care. It's not, this is a card where, like, I'm just going to take what I can and get gone because I'm tired of fighting. Just tired of fighting, arguing. It's like a spot where it's going nowhere, and it's something that he's been waiting on, thinking about, patiently waiting to get out of something. It's been playing on his mind. So King of Cups in the reverse. So disgruntled, either overly emotional or really disconnected from the emotions. There's discontentment, but for some reason this is a good thing. The good stuff, Three of Pentacles, lack of teamwork. I think he's just getting out of a situation that he just doesn't want to be in. And it's better. Like, not just going along to get along, because, like, when you're, like I said, working too much and earning too little. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so that's instability with insecurity with monies and finances. But this is good for him. This is me just taking what little I earned, getting out. I'm not fighting this. I'm upset. My emotions are all over the place. I'm not going to join in. And you know what? F the money. I don't care about the money. There's more opportunity, because he's not making, it's like a loss almost of a lot of money here. And this is good for him. So him getting out of a bad situation is a blessing for him, even though it's not easy. It's kind of difficult for him at this time. So let's keep it moving and see what doesn't he see coming. What is it that Niall does not see coming in the month of December? I feel like that is just all work related. I don't know what he's doing as far as projects or anything like that, but putting in a lot of work for very little pay and just getting sick of that. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm cool. F with that money. There's more money out there to be made, is basically, especially when you're talented. Like, he doesn't really have to worry. All right, the good stuff. Ugh, fighting. I don't know why this is good, but it's back and forth, it's arguments, but maybe he's just standing up for himself. It's also like wanting to be right. So maybe in this situation he is. Knight of Pentacles, there is an offer coming in. Maybe it may take a little longer to get here. It may not come in until 2026, but there is an offer that's coming. And it's good for good money. Wheel of Fortune, turning this around. Fighting for the money that he wants. Good for Niall. And turning the situation around. Keeping things undercover, some secrets, but there's also some romance going on, and he may be getting lucky under the moonlight. I suspect that there's a romantic gathering here. And he's like, I'm cool. My finances are healing, things are turning around, but I'm not going to tell everybody my secrets. Like, I'm not going to go out there and tell everybody everything about this, even because it just came time for him, and he may have had to, like, really become argumentative in order to really stand his ground and get what he deserves financially. Queen of Cups. Told you there's romance there. His lover's there. But this is really just dreamy, romantical love offer that, it's not a secret love, but the offer could be hidden. And let's just see, what is he planning? Because the time is right for something romantic, a romantic gesture to be had. I just want to see if this is going to indicate, like, marriage. I just pull one. Because marriage just keep coming out for him, so I'm curious. Well, there's a conversation, so I don't see it to be a ring, but it could be something legal, so it could indicate marriage. But I was just curious what the offer is. It's honest, it's hidden, it's truthful, and I feel like he loves this one. So this is, what he doesn't, was I going to say? This was the good stuff? Or the stuff that he didn't see coming. I forget what I said, but either way, the energy's the energy, whether he's, knows it or this is what is hidden from him. He's going to get lucky. There's a lot of, activity going on. And he likes to take his time. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to talk about the young man's life like that. All right, that's what I have for Niall Horan. He's not whoring around. He's a man that's in love. All right, moving right along to Louis. Let's do Louis. Louis Tomlinson, what is coming up? The month of December. What's the good stuff for Louis? Ooh, a lot of passion, a lot of back and forth energy, a lot of SX for him. There's some quarreling and chaos, a lot going on. Three of Swords is a separation, a breakup. I did say this is the good stuff, right? There's some secrets, some romance. He secretly wants to be single, 9 of Cups energy, and this is good for him. Page of Cups, he has no offers. He's not offering his cup anymore. He's not offering her a relationship anymore. He desires to be single, and he doesn't have no love to give. He wants to be single here, but he's holding back from saying that, keeping this a secret to himself. But like I said, this is the good stuff. He just, it's good for him. There's quarreling. He wants to break up. This is what this is. He wants to break up. We're fussing, we're fighting. I want a separation. I don't want it to be public fodder. I want to keep this undercover, and hidden from the world. But he may even be hiding it from, the gal that looks like Kate. What's her name? McDermott. I forget her name, her first name. But he ain't offering her nothing. And he is being immature about it, and that, whatever, it works for him. This is the good stuff. He wants to break up. Maybe he's going to say it or something. I don't know. All right. What is it that he doesn't see coming? Now that he knows, he secretly wants it, even if it's like the other person that wants to break up. So he wants to too, because there's a lot of commotion with the 5 of Wands and then 3 of Swords. That's, there's a lot of chaos. Unless they had a menage a trois, because that would be a good stuff, right? I suppose, where there's a lot of SX going on and you bring a third person into it. And maybe that's a secret that they want to keep. Either way, he'd rather be single and doesn't have any love to offer. Anyhow, let's see. He's also very content with how he feels about himself, and he's content with his emotions and that likely outcome of I'm pulling back an offer. All right, what is it that Louis doesn't see coming in December 2025? Let's see what Louis doesn't see coming. Five of Pentacles, a loss, could be financial. Three of Swords, a breakup. Three of Pentacles, lack of cooperation. Somebody don't want to be a part of the team no more. Nine of Wands, tired, exhausted, not giving up on himself, but just like, hey, I've had enough. We're at the end of the road here. And the Tower. So I feel that he and her are going to break up very soon. And this also could be monies. We have 8 Pentacles combined, a repetitive pattern of people kind of like coming in and taking money from him. And hopefully it's not the girl, but maybe she's all about the money or what she can get from him. Not sure. But again, these are energies that can be applied to any area of his life, but I'm applying this specifically to the heartbreak card here, where he had a loss, and it could be a financial loss, a financial hit at work, but this would be a repetitive pattern, and he would want to break free from it because he's at the end of the road and he's going to destroy this, period. Just a destructive, where something suddenly changes within the workhouse, right? If this is speaking to work, he will not see this coming, but I'm more apt to say that this is, I don't know, maybe it's more my wish more than anything. I don't know, or like my own preconceived idea of what I want for Louis, as if I know the boy or anything, just whatever. Maybe I secretly want him to break up. I don't know. I don't even care, I just want him to stop being like, don't talk about me. I'm going to post this fake-ass relationship online and rub it in your face, but then I don't want you to say anything about it. Then stop. When your ex life made national news, when you spent the night at a hotel with a woman, well, I get to talk about that. It made, like, freaking news. So dumb. Let's see. What can Louis look forward to? Because he can have very good energy, like even like the good stuff, and and then what he doesn't see was kind of all the same. So even though he may not want whatever is breaking up, and it won't be a shock to him when it happens, because he knows and secretly desires it to happen anyway. So let's see. What can Louis look forward? Okay. What can he look forward to? Ooh, a love offer. An offer of something that he will love. Some sex. Some competition. An offer to compete in something here. Let's see. What does Louis compete in besides like music or whatnot? But there is competition there with 5 of Wands. King of Wands. What he can look forward to is a job offer, one that he will be successful with. We have 6 Wands combined here. There's also a love offer, but I think this is a work offer that he will love. But he could also be offering his cup for a little, knocking some boots, because he's filled with passion. He will be successful. Unfortunately, it's not. He won't be going for a long time, if you know what I'm saying. He's a quick shot here. That makes me think that it's more casual, like a knocking of the boots casual thing, maybe because of whatever does break up. Anyhow, he could be doing a lot of jerk fests too with that King of Wands. Like, look at how he has his hand around his wand. He could be, Anyway, so if that's something to look forward to, it's because he's watching a whole bunch of like corn. Do you see how this person here is looking in the direction of all of the activity and action that's taken place? I forgot that this camera doesn't mirror, so I apologize. But that's what the cards are. He's looking toward that. All right, let me see. Maybe what else can he look forward to? Well, a job offer and like to compete, and a love offer. Either it's him offering something or somebody else. 7 of Swords. He too is going to cut and run. Like I said, it's a casual thing. It's like, I'm going to come in, I'm going to offer you this, we're going to get it on. It's a quick shot, and then I am out of there because I came, and yeah, I stole your puss, but I just came, that's what I came for. So I hit it and quit it. This is a hit it and quit it. And the 10 of Swords, it's over. He looks forward to something being over. I'm whatever that is, I don't know what it is, but I'm going to say it's probably her, and he can't wait for it to be over. 10 of Swords is just something is done, done, done. So he takes what he can and he gets out. 17 swords combined is hope. So, you know, this is his dream come true. Like, this is what he hopes for. That's the star energy. Okay, so he hopes for healing. He hopes to get out of quickly get out of a situation. He just wants it over with. Like, I'm tired of fussing. I'm tired of fighting this. And I just want to be done. And look at how happy he is when he does cut and run. He's like, yeah, look at the smirk on his face. Finally, this PR relationship is over. And that's what I'm calling for Louis. You can give me your thoughts about that in the comments below, because honestly, when I first read, I didn't know, PR, whatever, who cares? But then the cards were like kind of leaning into, yeah, it's kind of legit, and which, just because a PR relationship is a PR relationship, it doesn't mean that people are not getting along and not interacting and not sleeping together. And, you know, like, yeah, if we're going to be in, I'm going to get what I want. But there's also a lot of fussing and aggression and things like that that's going on with this relationship. So I feel like Louis is done. Whether it was a PR or a real thing, I think once you get to know someone, if they are not, if it's not a good fit, you just quit. But why I'm saying that I believe it is PR now, according to this reading, is because he wants it to end, right? And there's a work-related cards. So I think maybe y'all are right. I'm just too much of an optimist and don't want to believe that everyone's in a fake relationship just because they're in Hollywood. But the more I learn about Hollywood and its weirdness and things, I believe most of them are, it's just for money. Yeah, Selena too. Well, all right, Harry Styles. I don't know why I keep turning the camera off. Whatever. As if I'm making an individual video when I'm really putting all of these boys together in one video. I should have just ran it, but whatever. You don't know what the heck I'm talking about anyway. All right. It is December 3rd, though, 2025, and this is Harry Styles. You know what? Let's see. Well, Harry's happy. There's some sunshine. He could be taking a trip. He may be vacationing. He may be just abundant and growing, but I feel like he may be someplace warm. Let's see what's coming up for Harry Styles for the rest of December 2025. Tower moment. Something suddenly changes. A change in plans. We have positive energy and destructive energy. What's going on? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let's just see. It could be that work calls, Queen of Wands. It could be he's filled with passion. He has an offer for a Queen of Wands. So he has an offer for someone highly attractive, female. And she brings him happiness too. Oh, okay. So there's something suddenly changes, and it's not it's just a hiccup. It's nothing major, because it seems like it could be just a change in plans, where I'm going to get there a little later than I thought. But the fire is burning. He feels good about his relationship. Okay, he has the Star, he has the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Sun. Something changes, it's just a change in something, it just like, maybe while he's on vacation he could be called to work, or somebody gets called off, or somebody isn't able to meet. This doesn't feel like work, this really feels like love, so I'm going to leave it at that, but if they are getting it in, and they enjoy one another, and there's a lot of heat and passion between the two. And dreamy. So what is it that Harry will not see coming in for December 2025? Harry Styles. Right, Harry Styles. Some communication or flight. Could be a flight. Like I said, something changes, but there could be a change in communication or the way that he moves. What he doesn't see coming is some fast forward movement. Could be something online as well. Communication about new love. There's a new offer here, a love offer. What he doesn't see coming is somebody's upset about it, and could be a work relationship that is not pleased about this love offer. Let's see. Could be a mother figure. But all the single women are mad that he's offering his cup to someone and communicating with someone here. So like the single women are pissed, and they're not very stable anyway, so there's a lot of insecurity. Yeah, they're mad that he's offering, because he's still offering. He don't care. You be mad all you want. I'm still offering. It may take a little bit of time because of that hiccup, but let's see. So what he doesn't see is an insecure, unstable female, and an offer, that a slow-moving energy. Could be financial offer. It could just be an offer of security. It could be family. Wheel of Fortune. It's money. But whatever it is, things are going to turn around. Maybe his mom or a parent is upset because maybe he's not going to be there for the holiday. Maybe he has plans with his lover instead. I'm not sure. Mom could be upset, or it may not be mom. It may be girlfriend may be upset, or work may be upset because... Well, I don't think it's mom, because the offer that he's offering is love. So, I don't know. And he's communicating a lot. You'll see him, there's going to be some online activity that you'll see briefly, like a brief, quick, maybe he'll engage with you or post a photo or something like that, something online, or maybe he'll be spoken about. It's brief, though. He feels lucky. We have 12 pentacles combined. So there's something that he has been waiting for some time. He's been waiting, but it turns around. Whatever it is that he's been waiting to change, it's changing in December. So I don't know what that is. It could be a change in his finances. It could be a change in this feminine, like that needs to turn around. Someone's displeased with Harry. So let's see. What else does Harry have? So I've done what's coming. So let's see, what's the good stuff? What's the good stuff? What's the good stuff coming toward Harry in December 2025. Harry Styles. What's the good stuff? Ooh, no breakup. That could be coming together, where, you know, it could be a reunion. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they're not breaking up. Maybe that feminine is the gal, but whatever. They're not breaking up. He's holding on. Holding on. Four of Pentacles. Hangman. Yeah, here's the energy coming. Three of Pentacles. Teamwork. So the wait is over because he's working together. Here's a lack of communication. Okay, so there's a mindset here that he doesn't like. A mindset that he doesn't like. We have the Ace of Swords, a lack of an offer, lack of communication. What he doesn't see is somebody's holding on to a, like, holding on and not wanting to separate. They're not waiting anymore. There's like frustration, trying to turn a situation around, or turning a situation around. Not waiting on people to cooperate or speak clearly. So he doesn't see that people, there's something here with information. Somebody's been waiting to collaborate with him. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen. They're just not letting go. And he's not about trying to get back together. We have Four Swords. This is somebody who he's been on a break from. I'm feeling like this is the band or one of the boys more than like a relationship here. Seven Pentacles, again, waiting, right? Like waiting for something to give. And but no, this is holding back, not caring, not wanting to come back together. This is somebody wanting to come out of separation, and he's holding back from that. Like, no, you try as you will. We're trying to get along, but there is a lack of communication here. All right, so if this is, someone's holding on to remaining together, but he's like, you know what, what's done is done. We broke up. Stop holding on. You can't change it. Like, this is like inevitable. We can't get along is what this is saying. Like, we can't even communicate clearly. We can't get along, and we are broke up. Let it go. It's like, just let it go, but they're holding on. So that doesn't necessarily mean that it's one of the boys that is holding on. It could actually mean that it's the higher ups, the industry as a whole, or whoever their management is. You guys need to get back together. We need this. It'll generate blah, 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 blah. Let me see. What is Harry's overall energy going out of December and coming into the new year? What's his overall energy of coming out, leaving December and moving into the new year? More waiting. He's ready for his ships to come in. He's like headed in the right direction. It's just like, all right, I see where I want to be, and that's where I'm going to go. So his overall energy is like, I have my sights set on my Queen of Cups. I'm coming for you. He's coming for his Queen of Cups. It's very loving energy. He's patient, he's kind, he's gentle, and he'll wait until you can arrive. And the Two of Wands, another waiting. So this is coming into the new year. It's practicing patience and deciding what it is that he wants to do. There's some frustrations because of a wait with these 5 wands combined. And he could be that he's been waiting on this love offer, or his mother, or, girlfriend or something, just not wanting to fuss anymore with this Queen of Cups. So he's being very patient, and he has his sights set on where he wants to go, and he's just waiting for the Queen of Cups to arrive or somebody to turn it around. That's what I have for Harry. Let me know what you think in the comments below.